My best friend.
Yeah.
We went to high school together, played football. We I remember playing football. Jerry was a fullback and a linebacker. I was a skilled guy. I ran a 4.2. I was pretty fast and all that. In practice, Jerry hit me one day. I said, "Coach, no more." I played 3 positions. I played cornerback, wide receiver, and tailback. Jerry was playing linebacker. This is in practice, but we would, full contact. Jerry hit me one day because coach sent me up the middle, power play up the middle. And Jerry was pretty fast. And he hit me. The only time I ever been hit like that was twice, my brother and Jerry. And my brother played for Grover Cleveland. Me and Jerry played for East High School. And I said, wow, okay, never get hit like that again, because I ain't never going doing that power play again. I see that power play, I'm taking it to a counter. So I'm find my angles and stuff. So I said, Coach, I'm a pretty fast guy. I don't think nobody could check me one-on-one. Jerry said, yeah, I don't think nobody could check it. So they made me wide receiver, constant. So I said, I'm on an island, that's good. But other than that, from the football, we started in music together, me and Jerry did. I was 15 years old, right? And Jerry, we started in 1975 together. We started late, people think we started late. Yeah. But Jerry played trombone, right? And a lot of people didn't know Jerry played trombone. And Jerry was amazing on trombone. And Jerry played, when he got on bass, it was just another God gifting with the orchestral sound. Just him. When he plays his bass by himself, you hear everything. And it's like, I said, Doc, sometimes we used to practice and play. And then I say, I got to hear you. I got to be able to hear you so I know what the changes are. So we develop our ears together. Then we develop, because Etna showed this technique of, if you don't have perfect picture, you'll get it. Years of playing all you practicing. Jerry was a king of, I call it, be dedicated to your preparation and be motivated, and you be successful. And success don't mean the money.
Right, that's right.
Right? It doesn't mean, ain't got nothing to do with the money. God give you with that gift, you do it, he say do, he order your steps. You just be obedient, you follow it, everything comes along with it, including a beautiful wife, And when Jerry met Diane, Jerry was always a peaceful person, right? Always humble, always peaceful, but he was a beast. People don't understand. He was strong as a bull. I mean, when you said he took his amps everywhere, he took the biggest amps everywhere, and not one, sometimes two. And it's like, I'm like, Doc, we getting older. You carrying all that? He's like, I got my sound. He's been playing all those years. He developed his sound. He really got me focused in the sound to say, that's your thing, that's your sound. The way you play, the amplification is just our own personal monitor. But we like to be inspired by what we hear too, So
Right.
we have to hear ourselves. How he used to walk around the house playing his bass without the amp, right?
Yeah.
So you get your technique down by doing that. So if the amp goes out and you're playing, you still, this is what we teach the young guys, just know what you're playing all the time, right? Be conscious of what you're playing all the time and stay in your lane, right? And then that way, if your sound go out, you just keep playing. And then you see the recording back and it's like, man, my sound went out on my stage, but it didn't go out. The people loved it. They still loved it. So he has that connection with his instrument, right? You put the bass on you or you play instrument and you feel the vibrations. It's a spiritual thing. When you put that instrument on you, it starts speaking to you. You ain't played nothing yet, right? But it's God telling you what to play. And he would always say, Kenny, we come up practicing. I'm not. There's no joke. From 10 o'clock in the morning to about 2 o'clock in the morning every day. hot days. Everybody out there, oh, let's go to the park, play some basketball, let's do this. We like, we gotta be disciplined. We gotta sacrifice something. And I remember he said, we can't play these sports forever. But God told me that we could do the music for as long as we live. Right? But he said, even more important than that, the gift is not ours.
That's right.
We have to, the gift is God's, he give it to us, and we just the messengers, and we release it. And we release the message. And from all of that, man, he's my heart. He's my brother, like closer than my other brothers, you know, but we all close. But Jerry just had the spiritual thing, especially on me, because I was younger. And the seed of practice, he said, let's don't be good, let's be great. Right? Why be good when you can be great? But being great means be humble. We got to see the music as a rainbow. Right? The rainbow meaning all styles of music and all the notes and the colors, right? And when we paint these pictures, when we play, like you said, because it's about concept. Me and him was king on concepts. You tell us what your song is about, right? And we always just do this little thing like this, like it's a movie. Because Jerry was a horse guy, but I was old movie buff with my dad. And Jerry say, you like all them old movies, man, you know? I said, I like Fred Astaire, and I like James Cagney, and I said, I watched, my father got me into writing. I was actually writing before I played. Turn the music down, turn the TV down, play to what you see, and play the right feeling to what you see. So I did that, cartoons, commercials, everything. I'm sitting there playing, and I'm like, so I said, I get the concept you're talking about. So when you say my song is a love story, but you know, it's heartbroken, and then at the end of the day, you got to come out on top. You know, so and that's the way God is, right? He makes you go through these things, some trials and tribulations. It's just a test. That's all it is. It's a test to see your faith where you at and how you line up with Him at the end of the day. You stay committed to that. Me and him was on the road with Rick about, 30 years? We never really went to parties. They go to parties, you know, the craziness, you know. And if we did go to parties, we went and met some of the record execs. We went and we left, right? We went and left, and guess what we did? We went back to the hotel, and we practiced all day until we fell asleep. We didn't even turn the TV on. We didn't even turn the TV on because we know we wasn't out there for that, and we was focused on why we were there. And he just, man, musically, the best. You know, Stanley Clarke was my idol. Stanley Clarke was his idol. Marcus and them, you know, Matt Marcus but Jerry's just like them. You know, Jerry's just, he's like them. He's probably even more on the spiritual side, even more. He was my angel too. You know, we would look out for each other. We would work out together. You know, all the stuff that I knew. I was a trainer, and I used to work out bands and stuff like that. And I told people, you got to be in shape for the road because you will fall out on that stage, especially on a headliner. He's got like 80,000 the watts of lights. And as soon as those lights hit you, you start sweating, right? And if you're running around and you ain't in condition, you got to train like you're a football player or a boxer, pretty much, for the stage. So, and you're putting all that energy out there, and people don't understand how physical it is. It's a physical thing when you're playing and then you come off stage. And I said, man, this feel like we just played a football game. But I said, not that hit that you gave me, though, Jerry. And but man, he's deeply missed. But his memories are the most incredible, beautiful memories. And it pushes me to strive to get higher and higher because we was always reaching. Man, let's take it higher. Let's take it higher. And you can't take it higher. Sometimes he say, I don't want to play today. And sometimes I get away from the music just for a day, right? And you miss it like you've been missing it for 2 weeks or something like that. And then when you come back, you get a whole new revelation, and God then gave you a whole new revelation of, now I'm hearing this, now I'm hearing that. And tell them about Jerry in the studio. Now, Jerry would knock stuff out the first time, right? Now, I had this method of, as soon as he plug up and I get a level on it, I'm recording. Because the first time he does it, pray go. As a producer, yes. Pray go, right? We used to go to New York. Mm-hmm. He knocked them sessions out. First take, bam. I said, the feeling, everything. And you know Jerry's such a perfectionist. He said to you, he said, I want to do it again. I hear something else, you know. But if you let him do what he does, it'll be even better. And you'll be like, how can it be any better? Yes. This is crazy, right? And he was just so amazing like that as a perfectionist. And I just learned to say, I got that first take, Doc, but you can do as many. We got Pro Tools now. You can do as many as you want. But he was totally spiritual brother, just a good brother, period. I looked up to him, still look up to him, still look up to all the lessons that we had together, the stuff we shared together, and the dedication to the preparation by practicing is king, because people don't like practicing, right? But practicing is now we practice on, you know, once you learn, you got the theory, you're doing the writing, and you're doing all this stuff, so your composing mind and your production mind is there. But he says, you know how we're going to get there, man? Practice improvisation. Because improvisation is when you can, it's a spiritual thing again. It comes to you, you hear, you see it, and you hear it, and you play it instantly. And it's just as good as anything that you played previously. Mm-hmm. You may learn a song like a record, then you start improvising at the end of the song, and it makes the song go to another level. Like you like, Jerry, I mean, that groove you just came up with, man, it flipped the groove, but it made it like, now it made it like climax the tune. You know, you get a song, it go here, and then it go here, and then it evens back out. Jerry, and he played that way all the time, and I miss him, but more than anything, I have these beautiful memories, as all of us do, that in our heart forever. Love that guy, man.
Amen.
Mr. C, our president, Dr. Giordano, is here too. So thank you.